Hi, my Hotpoint lft114 dishwasher keeps bleeping randomly and occasionally starts then stops a program if the door is closed. With the door open, it still bleeps from time to time. I have had to unplug it and was wondering if it is likely to be the controller or the wiring loom or what.
Hi, are you getting any flashing lights from it? Also, when you say about the door, are you saying you need to open it and close it again to get it to carry on with the cycle? Regards.
The light on the left flashes on when it bleeps and then goes off soon after. If the door is shut, it seems to randomly beep and sometimes starts a program, sometimes it just beeps a lot and never gets started. Does that help? I will be out this evening so cannot reply immediately, but will get back to you ASAP on other questions.
Okay, what you need to do is check the door lock. As on these Hotpoint, I've had a lot of problem with the locks burning out. They have even do a recall on them to replace the door lock for free. If doing this yourself, then you need to remove the outer door panel. Then remove the plastic control panel and there you will see the door latch there. Check this and see if it has burnt out. If it has, then you need to either replace it yourself or give Hotpoint a ring and see if this is one of the affected models as it goes of the serial number of the dishwasher. Check that when you can and see what you find and let me know. Regards.
I will try to take a look this afternoon, Saturday. Will it be obvious if burnt out? I did take a look before and could see no signs of burning or similar. The mechanical system was in fine working order and the red relay looked okay. Anything else I can look for? Many thanks for your help so far.
Hi, yes, if it's burnt out you will see it straight away as it will have burnt. But if you have already looked at it, then you would have seen it if it had burnt. Do any of the lights flash when it stops and keep flashing until you turn it off? If so, which lights are flashing? Regards.
The only light which flashes is the left-hand full wash one. This comes on, goes out at random intervals. As I say, the machine will sometimes start a program if the door is shut then stop midway. I feel it is the controller, but it seems these are pretty expensive, so in the end I might as well go for a new washer under warranty for a few years. On the other hand, I would feel such pride if I could only fix the real problem. That is what I am hoping you can help me diagnose. Thanks for your help so far.
Hi, okay, if you have light number 1 coming on, then this is the error code for water leaking into the base. Now this can also cause strange faults with starting and stopping. What you need to do is pull the dishwasher out from under the unit and tip it 45 degrees backwards and see if any water leaks out from the base of the dishwasher. You may need a towel for that part. Once the water has drained out, retry it and see how it goes. Fingers crossed it sorts it, but if it happens again, then there is a leak under there which you need to find and fix. To do this, remove the side panels and then you can access the workings underneath there and see if there is any loose hoses or anything under there. Try that and see what you find and let me know. Regards.
I'm afraid this may take some time before I can get around to it. Ironically, a friend of mine came over last night and said he has had trouble with his washer, and that is exactly what he has to do every few weeks. He thinks it's the sensor, but maybe if I can get this apart, then I can see what is leaking. I may get around to this on Thursday. Don't worry, I value your help and will obviously pay for this as soon as the problem is resolved. You have been brilliant and patient, well done.
No worries, that's fine. Just check it out when you can, as that's not an issue on my side. Regards.
Okay, Daniel, I finally got around to looking again at the dishwasher. I noticed there was a lot of water in the base. I turned it on at the mains and started a program, which pumped all the water out. As soon as it was empty, I turned it off at the mains again. I then left it to see if it would refill with water, but it did not. So, I turned it on at the mains again and expected it to start bleeping as it used to. It did not. We have tried a complete cycle and it seems to have washed okay. There is no water in the base at the moment. Could it be that the prolonged period turned off has somehow fixed the problem? Maybe something has dried out or the controller has reset. What do you think?
Hi, if you have cleared the base, then you reset the flood switch then by doing that. So if it has ran a few cycles without faulting again, then fingers crossed it was just an overfill inside that had caused this, as this is something that can happen on dishwashers, as it can put too much water in and this overfills and causes the fault you have. So just see how it goes, but if it has done a few cycles okay, then I think it will be fine from there. Regards.
Still not used it often enough to tell if it is fixed. Wife is afraid it may not wash. Soon should know. How do I pay you for the assistance you have given? Is it automatic after the rating?
Hi, if it was still faulty, then it tends to leak on the next wash. So if you have used it the odd time and it has worked okay, then I'm sure this will be fine. As to payment, all you need to do is click the smiley faces or the stars, whichever is on the bottom of the answer usually. Regards.
Interestingly, it still does a wash now, but we can only use the one program and the light for that program stays on all the time. I think we will live with this. Just have to switch off at mains after each wash. A pain since the switch is well out of the way in a cupboard. I will rate and pay you now. If you have any further advice, it will be gratefully received.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/ythi.